we discussed the fact that when you meet those people, you only have a few minutes. So because you have a short period of time, every word you say has to count. And you have to decide what you can tell them and what are the important things that you have to be able to tell them. Makes everybody's world a better world, not just your communities. So we've now got to develop a vision for our students in our community and for how it relates to the broader community. Okay.
And how you have program connect to Alberta identity.
And then how we are connected to IHLA or other national organizations. For example, is there perhaps a national Polish teachers organization? Okay, I know there is in different languages. So you're looking at IHLA to bring many groups together, and then you look across Canada at the connections within your own groups or within CASALT. Okay, so CASALT.
If the more or the wider the bigger the area that we go through, the more we can collect.
Oh, good. So, what is media? Television, internet, radio, a newsletter, a newspaper,
Library.
a library. What does media do that makes it so important? It influences people. That's one reason it's important. What else does it do? It communicates what? Information. It influences quickly is the word. Right? If I have to get on the phone and phone each of you independently, it's going to take me a long time. If you turn on the radio at the right time and hear the same message, that information has reached many, many more people very quickly. So we are building their capacity, and that's just a formal word for building their skills, their knowledge, and their talents. Now, our ultimate goal is that whatever we plan to do, or whoever we are now, must be sustainable. In the 21st century, it is very important to understand relationships of power. And so you'll see at the bottom of the handout 4 relationships of power. Relationship is what we could call coercive power. This is the least desirable. If you live in a dictatorship, then you live in the presence of coercive power. Second type of power we might call enticement. And so the visual I have is a carrot on a stick, right? So it's like they're luring me, encouraging me, and I'm getting closer, but then they're pushing that carrot further away. This is a little bit like you could say marks in school. Now, why do I say that, especially in grade 12? Because if you want to go to university, you have to have those marks. So the marks are like the carrot that's going to get you to where you want to go. You might say that. This is particularly economic power. And we engage in exchange power every day, all the time. You go drive your car to a gas station, you put gas in your car, you give someone money for that gas. That's an exchange. The gas was an exchange for the money. Okay? You might say, I go to work every day, I do my work, at the end of the month I get money.
Yeah.
My work is in exchange for that money, okay? So our lives involve exchange all the time. Integrative or collaborative power. And I'd like to describe that as a win-win situation. So that means I work with others because we are all going to benefit from moving forward. And in the 21st century, with the increase in population and the reduction of resources, we must make less go further. And the best way to do that is by collaborating and ensuring that there is not a duplication of effort. Okay? And that's why people who hand out money, often governments, want to see collaboration. So your project has to be seen to build identity. We want to be able to explain why our project is important to Canada, to Alberta, to Edmonton. Okay? And we have to see how the project is noble and relates to the good of more people. Okay? Number 1, a project title. 2, the goals of the project. 3, the rationale. A rationale or the reason why you want to do this project. The measures of success, the evaluation of the project. The timelines for the project. The budget that's required to make this project come about and be successful, and who your collaborative partners are. Okay? Does the project that you are thinking of require the use of the language? The youth must use the language. Building a stronger community, okay? Developing literacy for all members, but I guess particularly the stronger the language skills, the more important is the literacy development. Because one of the best ways to maintain a language is by being able to read in it, okay? To develop the creativity and curiosity of our youth, to develop future leaders